Oh, I can't remember his bloody name now. Anyway, one of the kind of high-end keyboard builder dudes who wanted to make a keyboard. You don't often see those wrist rests though. But anyway, to face Vitality this series, take one team forward. Will it be Complexity? Will it be Monte? Let's get into it and find out. Sure, Vitality are watching to see who their next victim might be. Let's see how they do on Ancient.
Flashes in play from JT, the man in top mid. He doesn't have them anymore, though. That's a great shot from Waro. And then SDY following through with the Glock. Flash comes in. Floppy a little lucky to survive there. Landing to his body. And Monte coming into this one looking very hot to trot. Landing some great shots in this pistol.
They've got numbers on the B-bomb site. Floppy and Grim remain. Tempter trying to fall back, but he'll fall to the floor at the hands of Grim. 2 on 4 made 3. More work to be done. Bro taking an oppressive angle, leading Complexity into a trap halfway there. And there's the other half as Floppy slides across the floor. Pistol has been taken with confidence. In Monte's last victory that we saw on the B stream, he had a nice interview with Bro afterwards. Actually, we did ask him about Anubis, and he did go into some good detail about it. Interesting about the communication on the squad as well, coming from 3 different countries. Can be difficult at times, but they make it work.
Absolutely. Bro say, being Danish used to maybe slightly better English, but it's improving as time goes on. Looks like we have a little tech issue here with the headset off. So hopefully we can get that resolved quickly. I think, touching on the Monte side of things, obviously they got that win against Fnatic yesterday. They were probably underdogs in that matchup. That was a good win for them, especially the way they did it on that final map. Man, that Vertigo was just so convincing for them. They were winning every single opening fight. They were really ready. It was a shame to see Crims go out, probably his final CSGO game, potentially. And he played really well for Fnatic, but the rest of the team didn't really show up. Yeah, Monte definitely got some firepower behind them. I think the great thing yesterday is they had a very even distribution of frags. You look at the ratings post-game against Fnatic, their highest rated player was SDY at 1.13. Their lowest rated player, kRaSnaL, was at 1.03. So they were all very bunched together. They were all having a good performance yesterday. SDY has talked about how he just thinks this team atmosphere is so much better. Everyone believes in each other. Everyone has faith. Constructive criticism still, but a positive mindset across the entire team. And it's been showing. They've had a real uptick recently, this Monte squad.
Good spirits for the squad. I do miss them in that Cologne environment. Plenty of hollering in that previous match we had on the stream, so we'll keep an eye on the cameras and see if the same is happening here. A promising start for Monte, a force buy, a full force buy for Complexity. No money left in the hole. They're all fully invested in this one. I hope it's not a pump and dump scam. See if they can find some success in this one. Floppy and Grim, a quick swing. Handily dealt with by Monte. They waited for the play to be made. Looking like a pedestrian anti-force buy round for Monte. Like with a slightly different hairdo. See if he comes to life once the full buy comes through. The landscape currently arid for Complexity early on Ancient. They'll have to wait to find room to grow till a little later on.
Yeah, just 2 kills on the board in the first 2 rounds for Complexity, and this round seemed likely to accomplish much either. Well, those nades didn't even get thrown. That's unfortunate. Just a 1 kill. Complexity losing that round very quickly, but that was to be expected. 12 seconds, I think it took. About as fast as you can get around in Counter-Strike. Now we move on to the gun round. Grim and Hulzer going straight for those Augs. Definitely some angles on Ancient that those can be viable. Over towards A, if you can't get the Aug. Scoped in, long range, it can be a nice tight spray. Let's see what this initial gun round looks like for Complexity. Still mid smoke has landed for Monte, but 2 mollies back means they can't really contest mid, and Complexity are really putting pressure on in that position. They've lost a player elsewhere.
Those MAC-10s are causing problems. The AKs will clean up the rest of the mess, or will they? Hulzak's got something to say about this with his Aug. 1 of 2 in the round. 3 on 2 now. Samdai Young and Waro. The last remaining. Cutting noise for now, moving away from this B bomb site. There isn't really position for Complexity. It might be risky to head over towards A. He's just keeping an eye on things in the meantime. Making sure the back is covered. Monte may head into their direction, and with Hulzak joining with the Aug, that could be quite painful. Holding position for now. They're waiting for the CTs to become curious. What will the timing be like? The off angle held from Waro. Get the first kill. Alicia has made no sound, I don't believe. They'll catch Waro in the trade. Samdai Young unable to trade. Complexity will begin well in their first buy round. Surviving with 2. A pricey round for them, but a successful one.
kRaSnaL got off to a great start for Monte. This MAC-10 shredding these players, but then Hulzak did a good job at bringing some kills back. Even though Waro was hoping to get in behind in top mid. Anticipate Elige in the corner. Lovely little bait setup to make it easy for Elige. Complexity again putting heavy emphasis on mid, but that could leave A vulnerable early in the round, and Monte are already moving over to A main right at the start of this one.
Long angle for Hulzak. Leaves with no reward. This would not be an ideal reset for Complexity. May not be the full reset as they look to disengage from this one, surely. There's not much left to throw at this round, for these positions. So Monte will continue where they left off. They realize there is weakness to the economy of Complexity. They are brittle, and Monte want to break. Barrel? No? Yes, no. Grim drops either way. I hold a claim against Grim. I clutched in a game of Nukon Facer against him one day in North America a long time ago. If I ever see him in a match again, I will dodge. So I always have that over him forever.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know if Grim would flex winning a clutch against you the same way, James. I'm not going to lie.
Listen. Early in Rops's career, he played a match on Faceit versus me and Vendetta and took a screenshot of it and had it on his PC for years and posted it on Twitter. So yeah, you never know. You never know.
Fair enough. I stand corrected. What a start this is for Monte. Complexity might do all right, but yeah, having Hulzak rotate back to A with the M4 on that long angle just not work out there. Could not land the shots at range. They gave up that A site a little too quickly. Good read from Monte, though. Aware that Complexity were going to be so focused on mid early on this map. Does get dealt with. Hulzak just to the 5-7. Hello, what the hell has happened here? Complexity finding all the kills. That is not a round they should be winning, especially not that easily.
Well, alrighty then. That's one way to get straight back into the game. Back and forth we go. Let's continue trading rounds. Burst of energy from Complexity. The USP enough for Hulzak. Elige with the P250. Just cruising through the AWP. Told you, man, the P250 is the best gun in the game. Not 1 but 2 frags in that round. And now suddenly Complexity have multiple AK-47s. Good control of mid as well. There won't be a challenge with that kind of utility. Although Monte are holding on to almost all of their util at this point. But it seems they may have bad intentions for Complexity in round 7.
And I think in this round, Complexity can play that heavy mid early because Hulzerk has the AWP. And that's a bit better, rotating back to A on those long angles. You only really need 1 kill and you can play retake on A. There's Elige fighting with his teammate, taking 2 before he's traded. Good start to the round for Complexity. They're being a real nuisance in and around that mid position. Disruptive, not allowing Monte to set up these plays on the T side. Now Monte are going to have to work with somewhat limited utility and aggression from JT. Look at this.
Dropping the bomb carrier, Wara going back to the angle to collect a headshot. Leaving SDY in a 1 versus 4. Not sitting on the advantage, but going to take more. Great plays from Complexity. One of the more storied organizations in Counter-Strike. Always nice to see Jason Lake, fellow scuba diver. Complexity with a nasty bite to them early on Ancients. Showing their prowess. 4 different rifles on the squad. Soon you'll have to choose what turns up in your menu. Will it be the Mag 7? Will it be the Sword Off? Will it be the MP9 or the MP5? Will you go for the Nova?
I can't wait for the day. Like, someone is definitely gonna do a matchmaking run where they just like don't have the AK and M4 equipped or some absolute annoying stuff. And I'm gonna queue with them on my team. And I don't know what they're gonna drop me, but I'm not gonna love it.
That sounds
I'll
good,
take an
actually.
SG, actually.
I like
an
this
SG
idea.
or an AUG. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, so a way to force yourself to be more adept with a certain firearm. It's a great way to do it.
Those early mollies missed there for Complexity. The more important one landed so that Monte can't move up towards Jaguar early. You know, I believe it's over in NA. There's a player who only uses the scout and is really good with it.
There's more than one of those. There's more than one of those, I promise you that.
I'm sure there is.
They always play Dust 2.
That makes sense. Flashed in, didn't work for him. Hasn't got a kill on the board yet, but he's been doing damage, just hasn't been able to convert the frags. Well, Hulzerk's holding this angle, but someone's crossed by already. Gets smoked off either way. They want to fight for this B site. Complexity looks like it. JT goes aggressive, but Bro wins the battle.
And then there were 3. Great boost for Grim. Elige picks up 1 as well. Suddenly the score is tied. Quick flash and Complexity, just even the numbers. They have been sudden on this game of Ancient. Quick crash from Grim, and there's nothing Wara can do about that. Kit from all the players. No more utility though. Demka's only got 11 HP. Do you even go for this? I don't think you do. Time to get out of there. Hold on to what you have. Don't throw the good money after the bad. It's good discipline to disengage from this. There is an argument to try and make it more expensive, of course, for the counter-terrorist side. But really, with 11 HP and very tight choke points, don't fancy his chances.
A little too tricky. I recovered here. Grim especially doing great work there on the Complexity side. Love that little boost. I thought they might get spammed in that smoke when they were boosting up, but went their way. Keep getting tweet notifications from Counter-Strike. It's still just goodbye CSGO messages they're retweeting right now. Great video put up by ESL. Check it out on their YouTube or Twitter. 15-minute video, all the best moments of CSGO. Good to see everyone celebrating the game we love so much. Say love in the present tense for now, but not for much longer.
These guys are griefing. It's really funny when they keep posting gifs from the office because our studio in LA was the studio of season 1 of The Office.
Wow,
So where Jim's desk was is where my desk was in the office,
that is very cool.
and the warehouse below was the studio. Studios plural into the A bomb site for Monte as they take charge once again. Do you call it or do you fight for it? That's the question. Floppy is urgently looking for more frags, delivering hot lead through the smoke and giving his team a chance. Bro and that Mac-10 may have more work to do. Bomb is dropped and Bro will continue. He could get an ace with a Mac-10. I can't believe it. That's an actual thing that could happen right now. Trying to escape. He's managed to get past Halzak. Bro could ace with a Mac-10 in a full buy round. Excuse me? What? No, he's dropped it. Okay, why has he done that?
Oh, he wants Demka to get the knife instead. What a round for Monte. Large and in charge of that round. LMBT likes what he's seeing. A ripple of applause from the coach. Look at that flash. Perfect for the first fight. Long range Mac-10 spray works on the second. Throw goes back for even more. Look at his spray with this Mac-10. Just so good at controlling it. What a round for Monte. They'll take that all day long.
Bro's steaming through that round. That's a flow of consciousness right there. Flow of consciousness communicated through the vessel of Mac-10. Orgs are doing work though. Nice to see an Org. I do like an Org. It's a pretty fighting game of Ancient we're seeing so far. Both teams capable of winning around at all times, no matter what the situation. A 4K with a Mac-10. Complexity still has money for a buy. Monte creeping in mid, and mid's where they will lose this round. kRaSnaL with so much to do. 3 survive, 4 survive. Barely see Grim's health bar, but there's 5 HP there. 4 survive, 4 Complexity. They'll take a step forward once again. An exhale from Floppy as this has been a stressful game for all concerned, I feel like.
Great work from JT in this round. He's been putting up some good numbers here early on Ancient, which definitely a good sign for Complexity. Normally, if he's going to have a good game, that's the sort of thing that will push you over the edge. The in-game leader of the team. Floppy yet to be required for Complexity. Sure he'll get his first kill soon. He's out in the open. Maybe didn't realize SDY had already crossed. Not a good fight to take when you're out in the open like that, but Halzak has SDY trapped right now. Oh, it's a headshot angle though, and a quick reaction from SDY.
Boy, you nasty. That's a horrific headshot to be on the receiving end of. Plenty of talent on this server. 5-5. Seen Complexity bring it back to a 3-on-3 from a 3-on-5 already in this game, but can he do it again? Monte have the time to allow Complexity to make plays, maybe losing plays, depending on the timing. Nothing seen in mid, but Demka will see JT heading towards mid. The remainder of Complexity on the A bomb side as the bomb's planted on B. And it's Monte's turn to take the lead. Bro with 10 kills leading the server in that respect. Floppy currently 0 for 7. Waiting to make an appearance. The Orgs will continue into the next round unless Monte go deep with this hunt. I don't know if I asked you earlier if you had a favorite in this series. I think it was hard to call for both of us in the previous series. So you did lean towards the winner just towards the end. But what about this one?
Yeah, I think I'll lean towards Complexity here. I just feel like just what we saw in the group stage, I was so impressed by their individuals. It looked like everything was coming together. And Elish didn't even have to put up crazy good numbers. It was more of a team effort, which I think was a really good sign. Well, lean complexity. I'm slightly more confident in that than the previous one. Monte are no easy team to go up against. We saw that yesterday. Still early in this one. Let's see what complexity go for in this round. Again, focused on that mid area of the map early. Heavy emphasis put on that position. Only to try and deny. Will stop complexity from peeking down into B lane. There's a boost over Waro. Sure, he can see if anyone moves into B lane. Smoke may fade soon, so Grim decides it's time to get back. Still a lot of clock fought there by complexity, and Floppy finally gets his first kill on the board. Flashed in by Grim, and advantage found.
Rose going pretty deep up ramp towards B, looking for an entry as well, while Complexity were doing the same down the side of B, dropping his teammate. Nothing doing there. We can see the stream of Monte players heading towards that A bomb site. The bomb's pretty far away, but has a safe passage to join. 54 seconds on the clock. Hulzak simply needs to exist. They seem to have an idea as to where he is. As long as he stays alive, he will burn the time for Monte. We've got to find a way into this one. Finally taking him out. There will be an instant trade as Elysian Demka are dropped. 3-on-3 once again for Complexity. Grim just jiggling, dancing. A Bro will deliver with the AK. Not one, but two on the A-bomb site. That means that leaves Floppy remaining with 14 HP, but they're coming straight his way. Next headshot wins, and it will be Waro down to the wire. But Monte pull away, add one more to their tally.
Risky maneuver there in the 2-on-1, pushing into Floppy, but made sure that they could at least fight together, made sure they could set up that trade. Bro has been on point at the start of this map. His aim's looking really sharp today. Oro bides his time, knows that Floppy can't really go anywhere, there's no cover for him. So Monte control the economy. Everyone's on B, every single player is on B. Complexity have barely any weaponry to work with here.
Target practice for Monte. Keeping the barrels hot, the muzzles flashing. Can't believe we're going from a tracer every third bullet to a tracer every bullet in CS2. Dancing around those smokes is going to be a different matter entirely. Glad to see these one-ways go. Before you go, oh, there's still one-ways. If you elevate a smoke, that's not what we're talking about, quite clearly. So please stop.
That is different. There are some very specific lineups I've seen for those sorts of smokes. But even then, it's much more obvious. If you see a smoke with a big gap under it, obviously your feet are going to be shown. Floppy!
Wow.
Oh boy, kRaSnaL deals with both of them. Monte are unrelenting in some of these T rounds.
They just got scooped into the cat litter in this one. JT and Hulzak remaining. Opposite sides of the map, so this could be interesting. Or it couldn't, if Waro makes it even worse. Hulzak then has a minute 10 to do something. Spotted. Waro better start running. He's got 20 HP. Won't need to run far because there's too many man on road. This is a fast half all of a sudden. They're just building one after the other, round after round. Very promising start on Ancient for Monte.
Complexity's all-out aggression gets handily denied. kRaSnaL's had 1 or 2 rounds, 2 or 3 maybe, where he's got some very important kills around that Jaguar position. To the last round of the half, Complexity's buy is bad. 2 auto shotguns. How often do you see that?
Yes, I'm a supporter of this. More shotguns, the merrier. Pistol grip shotgun. That bird noise, I'm convinced one of the developers voiced that. I reckon it was Edo. Making that meh noise. I can see him doing that.
Second smoke there into top mid, so Elige simply have to sit and hear these steps. Should be aware that Donut is a possibility here on the complexity front. Smoke will deny any further movement. Meanwhile, JT's been very happy to go aggressive at B. This is great info. 40 seconds remaining. Do Monte consider coming back here? Looks like it, but trade's going down elsewhere. JT wins that fight. That bomb might just have to go A now.
Oh, that's such a great snap from Bro. He is fast, isn't he? And that's going to be a problem in this series. The cover not working out. The auto shot he is here, taking bird shot to the face, one after the other. Bang, bang. That leaves Waro in a 1 versus 2, walking into a sandwich with 10 seconds to plant this bomb. Found what he was looking for with JT. Doesn't quite have the angle, but he has the range. He might be able to survive from here, but he's not going to get the kill or the plant. It will be a 6th round at halftime for complexity. Monte lead by 3. Plenty more action to come.
Yeah, look, tell me what's the vibes, what's the moves? Yeah, I just hit a Mikey for the juice. Yeah, ain't no capping, I'ma tell the truth. I've been winning for so long, it's hard to lose. Deal, be my source, Christian like Dior. Yeah, I can't start when I'm far, just get back up. Yeah, I've been quiet all along on my TP toes. Yeah, I can't keep it to myself, I just give and go. I'm a visionist, yeah, you can't picture this, yeah. Ain't no way you cannot work me, boy, I live for this. Yeah, sipping essential, that's the essentials, I'm influential. Yeah, straight fundamental, that's fundamental, on instrumentals. Yeah, speed of the tempo, yeah, we got potential. Shoot a movie like I'm Denzel, running my route to the end zone. And they still can find me, man, you know where to find me. I'm tryna get me a Grammy so I can dedicate it to my granny. Look, tell me what's the vibes, what's the moves? Yeah, I just hit on Mikey for the juice. Yeah, ain't no capping, I'ma tell the truth. I've been winning for so long, it's hard to lose.
My God, he's a viral! The best in the game!
We return where Monte lead by 3. This is turning out to be quite a good matchup. Plenty of talent on the server, and it's being demonstrated round after round, be it a Mac 10, be it an automatic shotgun. whatever it is pretty damn fun to watch. kRaSnaL are 3 behind Monte. They move to the T side. Monte start the CT side with 9, a promising beginning. But what will the finish look like? Moro leads the table now with 16 frags. Floppy's got off of 0. He finishes the first half with just 2 frags to his name. kRaSnaL coming through with the Julie. So much spam in the inbox. No memory left on those computers. 5 on 2. Oh boy, this could be a really turbo ace from kRaSnaL if he's allowed to get it, and he is. That's the fastest ace I've seen in quite some time.
Oh, kRaSnaL around that K position has been great today. And again, he delivers. This is ridiculous. I don't know how he survived so long. But at this point, there's no looking back. He's going to hunt every single kill. Shout out to Bro for the flash assist to guarantee the ace from kRaSnaL. And not just an ace, a 500 damage ace. No one else on Monte did anything except for that one flash from Bro, which he deserves credit. Other than that, what a round from kRaSnaL. And Monte are looking very good right now on their map pick. These Glocks will be swiftly dealt with. Moro's like, hey, I want an ace too. Still counts if I get it against Glocks, right? Anyway. That'll do nicely. No investment from kRaSnaL, no chance to do anything. So it is up to this gun round for them.
The very prompt start by Monte, very prompt indeed. And you saw, I feel like sometimes Demka's a bit shy, but that ace got the whole team screaming, which is fantastic. Now the AKs are out though. Now the game really begins on this second half. Didn't take long though, did it? Demka up close with the MP9. Could be pre-fired though. One must be careful. JT coming from the side as well. They'll be aware of that though. Young's forced away. So now Demka's on an island. Taken down in the smoke. Elysia's turn to fill the inboxes with spam. That's a great spray from kRaSnaL though. Maybe you can follow up on that later on. Grim creeping around the smoke. kRaSnaL looking for an angle. Elysia offering a donut smoke, which is going to pull Young away from mid into the A bomb site. Meanwhile, Floppy will be caught outside B.
Oh, okay, he's got one. It's all good. It will work out on the flank. Great timing on the aggression from Monte. They are punishing hard right now. Just seeing the fights from kRaSnal's perspective, they die so quick. I mean, not from the MP9 of Bro, but other than that, easy. It's even with Elysia getting that early start. See there, Warro, such a tight angle. Bro doing good work with the MP9. Here's kRaSnaL at the end. I mean, that is just fantastic. This is a very scary looking Monte right now.
Very scary indeed. This is just like, how long is this half going to go on for? I'm not sure how many kills kRaSnaL have in this half. This is just going so fast. I think everyone's trying to get to CS2. Elysia was right. Not getting released until this game is over.
Yeah, you're right to question. I'm pretty sure they've got one kill this whole half kRaSnaL, and it was that one Elysia kill on a player sitting in a smoke. I mean, that's got to change.
Yeah, that's not
the
good.
Money. The money for Monte.
Like, if they capitulate here and don't plant the bomb, kRaSnaL is very close to GG. A very early airstrike towards B, and Monte looking to be proactive. Warriors, oh, such a good flash, such a good flash. Not the result they wanted though, but they'll get it eventually. 2 for 1 is acceptable for the CTs.
How much have kRaSnaL seen there though? Because 3 CTs towards B. kRaSnaL have mid, so they can cut off this rotation. Could make things a little interesting here. mid. Oh, the swing comes in from both players. Elige with some good body shots on the spray. Now it's back to a 2-on-2, and the Monte players are split apart from each other right now. Silence on the server. kRaSnaL wanting to group up, use their advantage of having a 2-on-1 fight in their favor. Rose playing a position that's not easy to clear, and that molly might give some info over to Monte now.
Barrel of the gun. Oh dear. Horzak gonna Horzak. Leave Sumdayoung with work to do. Needs to close this distance as quick as he can. That'll certainly do. Oh, the angle! Woo! Hot feet for Horzak. Down to 6 HP. There's a flash for both players as well. Once Horzak's got his angle, it's going to be hard to get him off of it. Falling all the way back is Horzak. 6 HP. Does Sumdayoung hold this? Does he dare? He doesn't. Horzak's a non-believer. Touches it again. Horzak on the creep now. Big swing from Sumdayoung, and he solves the puzzle. The bomb is planted. Max loss bonus means 4,200. They could buy again. But it's 14-6 for Monte.
I love the noise he made when that wallbang nearly got the kill. It literally sounded like you had hot feet just before you said hot feet for Horzak. Oh boy. Look at this. Oh man. That's a great shot close range, but SDY took that risk. He wanted that information play. He knew there was low time left. That spam sets up an easy one-on-one. Horzak so low on health. Not easy for him to move on up with that AWP. Wait, is that... Am I right? Is that the first time out Complexity have taken?
Looks like it is. That's what the numbers say on the screen.
That's surprising. Been getting destroyed here.
Been so fast, maybe they forgot they had timeouts.
Maybe.
Four-
14-6.
Indeed. But again, they planted the bomb. So here we go again. Elige has made his way through mid. There's no one to frag just yet, though. But that's promising map control. That tag might be heard. He must have heard that, Sumdayoung. That reload will give some positional info, though. And Elige will capitalize on that, or try to. But SDY knows what he's doing, and he has an angle. Gotta be careful about pulling your knife out, though. There's the Elige drops. Now the focus goes towards B. kRaSnaL dropped at close range. Floppy with good angles. Bro needs to deliver. He's got the flashbang support to do so. Grenades are streaming in, and so are the T's. They are delivering on B. Monte's got plenty of money, but how much do they want to throw away here? They don't have position. Woro's going closer, though. It is a 2-on-3. Needs to be given something by these T's. Nice grenade, but needs to follow up. Needs a shot through the smoke. Needs something. Otherwise, how far do they go? Money can disappear real quick on that CT side. Not to be taken for granted. Yeah, very much threatening to send it on this. There's the first kill. That clock is ticking, though. There are mollies and grenades to be deployed. Horzak still alive somehow, going for that wallbang. No one touching the bomb just yet, and Grim is still to appear. Through the smoke he goes. That's the trade he needed. That means Monte will lose everything.
Both players died to the bomb in the end. But it is a round win for Complexity, a much needed round at that. And a good collapse here on towards B. They lose that player at top mid early, but this was a good kill from Floppy, an important frag to get them towards the site. Though Pro got team flash in the midst of the madness. Trade's good for Complexity towards the bomb site. So Complexity finally win their first T round. no one surviving though. Look at their equipment in this one. They only had the 1 AK on the buy. Focusing on utility, having to downgrade to Galil's. If they have something in mind. It looks like a few players are looking towards A or mid. Maybe it is just going to be an immediate A execute. Hate the call in this round. Look at Monte. They have got 4 CTs on B right now. This A site is wide open. Oro's going to plug the gap with the AWP. It's still going to be hard for him to contest if the smokes come on down. Oh, nearly 2 for 1.
So much information. I don't know where that Molotov just went. That was a very awkward bounce indeed. It went absolutely nowhere. Maybe it went somewhere after all. 5-on-4, bomb planted, but late enough that all of Monte are here already. They've got plenty of smokes and incendiaries. They can find the angles, they can put them ahead of the smokes, taking damage through the smokes so far. No util left for complexity. Now it's time for Monte to make their play. Woro posted up, the CT swinging now as the smoke comes through towards Long. That's been dealt with, but what about the rest? They're dropping like flies, leaving Elige as the last one to fall. That is a hell of a retake by Woro and co. And game point as well.
I don't even know how that happened so quickly. All the kills came through at almost like the exact same time, it felt like. This was that first shot. Patience from Woro almost gets him a lineup. Prim finds one, but Blank was watched for. The kills just all come in on the site. Monte are simply hitting harder right now on an individual level. Maybe Monte's pick, but this is still a concerning sign for complexity, just how badly they're getting beaten right now. Seen enough from their individuals, from some of their stars. Demka gets aggressive and gets away with the opening kill. He's forced to stick around, but that smoke will give him some breathing room. Elsewhere, SDY backs him up.
3 remain for complexity. What is Elige's role in this? He is on the longest flank. Walking through long as the bomb's planted on B. He's got a lot to do. There'll be a vacuum for him to fill. He'll be able to run to try and catch up, but Floppy is taken down before he can make a break through that smoke, before the flash comes through. JT just trying to show some presence. Elige has got so many targets to find. There's the first one. JT still standing. Now it's Elige from the back, dropping the first one. He's got a good angle until he doesn't. Woro posts up, and Monte stormed the second half. A landslide of a victory in the opening map of the series. They absolutely smashed complexity in the first map.